You're about to learn why the transmission in your car is slowly dying right now, and you probably have no idea it's happening. If you've never changed your transmission fluid, or if you bought into the myth that it lasts forever, this video is going to walk you through exactly what's happening inside your transmission at every mileage milestone, from the day you drive it off the lot to the day it leaves you stranded on the side of the road with a repair bill that could rival a down payment on a new car. Let's start with the basics, because you need to understand what transmission fluid actually does before you can appreciate how badly things go wrong without it. Your transmission fluid isn't just some liquid sitting in a pan doing nothing. It's the lifeblood of one of the most expensive components in your entire vehicle. It lubricates hundreds of moving parts, cools the transmission by absorbing and dissipating heat, and acts as a hydraulic fluid, meaning it's literally what creates the pressure needed to shift gears. Without it, your torque converter doesn't work, your valve body doesn't work, and your clutch packs don't engage properly. Everything falls apart. Here's the number that should scare you. Nearly 90% of automatic transmission failures are caused by heat. Not impacts, not manufacturing defects, heat. And the number one reason transmissions overheat is because the fluid that's supposed to keep them cool has broken down from age and neglect. So with that in mind, let's walk through what happens to your transmission at every stage of its life when you never change the fluid. From 0 to 30,000 miles, you're in the honeymoon phase. Your transmission fluid is bright red, translucent, and doing exactly what it was designed to do. Pull the dipstick and the fluid looks like cherry Kool-Aid. It's clean, it's slippery, it's maintaining proper hydraulic pressure, and it's keeping your transmission operating in that ideal temperature range of 175 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. During this phase, your transmission shifts smoothly, it's responsive, and everything feels great. This is exactly why so many people fall into the trap of thinking they never need to touch it, because right now, at this stage, everything works perfectly. But even during this phase, something is already happening that you can't see. Your transmission has hundreds of moving components: needle bearings, pressure pumps, clutch packs, servo pistons, valves, and seals. These parts are meshing together, and as they do, they're creating fine metallic particles. Those particles are being caught by your transmission filter, but they're also starting to contaminate the fluid. It's subtle, it's microscopic, but it's happening from mile one. Between 30,000 and 60,000 miles, your fluid starts to change. Pull it out and look at it, and you'll notice it's shifted from that bright red to more of a light brown or orange color. That's oxidation setting in. The fluid is starting to fill with tiny air bubbles that reduce its ability to lubricate. Its viscosity is changing, and it's not as slippery as it used to be. At this point, if you hold the fluid up to a light, you can probably still see through it. It's aging, but it's still functional. This is the window where most mechanics and transmission specialists say you should do your first drain and fill, somewhere between 30 and 50,000 miles. But here's where it gets interesting. Your owner's manual might tell you the fluid is good for 60,000, 80,000, or even 100,000 miles. Some manufacturers don't list a transmission fluid change interval at all. They call it lifetime fluid or sealed for life. And that terminology is one of the most misleading things in the entire automotive industry. When a manufacturer says lifetime fluid, what they actually mean is that the fluid will last the lifetime of the transmission while it's under warranty. Read that again, the lifetime of the transmission, not the lifetime of your car. There's a massive difference. Your warranty might cover you for 60,000 miles or 5 years. And after that, if your transmission fails because you never changed the fluid, that's your problem, not theirs. Here's the part that should really grab your attention. The companies that actually build these transmissions disagree with the car manufacturers who install them. ZF, one of the largest transmission manufacturers in the world, builds the popular 8-speed transmissions used by BMW, Audi, Land Rover, Jaguar, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and many others. BMW tells you the fluid is lifetime. You know what ZF says? Change it every 50,000 miles or 8 years, whichever comes first. The company that literally engineered and built the transmission is telling you to change the fluid, while the company that put it in your car is telling you not to bother. Professional mechanics, technicians, and engineers have tracked a steady rise in transmission failures since this lifetime fluid trend began nearly 20 years ago. That's not a coincidence. From 60,000 to 100,000 miles, things start getting ugly if you haven't touched your fluid. By now, your transmission fluid has turned brown, it's opaque, and the oxidation is significant. Clutch material is flaking off into the fluid, metal particles from worn gears and bearings are circulating through the system, and your filter is getting packed with debris. Symptoms start showing up at this stage. Maybe there's a slight hesitation when you shift from park to drive, or you feel a subtle shudder when the transmission moves between third and fourth gear. Maybe you hear a faint whining sound that wasn't there before. These are early warning signs that your transmission is under serious stress. The fluid's chemical properties have broken down to the point where it's no longer effectively lubricating or cooling. Your transmission runs happiest between 160 and 190 degrees. Above 200, fluid life starts dropping rapidly. At 220, clutch damage begins. At 250, you're looking at rapid failure. And every 20-degree increase above normal cuts your fluid life roughly in half. When your fluid is degraded, it can't regulate temperature the way it should, which means your transmission runs hotter, which degrades the fluid faster, which makes the transmission run even hotter. It's a vicious cycle that feeds itself. There's another critical thing you need to know about this mileage range. Once you're past 70,000 miles with fluid that's never been changed, most experts recommend against doing a full transmission flush. A flush uses specialized equipment to replace nearly 100% of the old fluid. And the concern is that all that built-up sludge and debris inside your transmission can get dislodged during the process, with those chunks clogging passages, blowing out old seals, or causing the transmission to start slipping. Instead, do a drain and fill with a filter replacement. This only replaces about 30 to 50% of the fluid, which is much gentler on the system. It's not perfect, but it's significantly safer than a full flush on a neglected transmission at 100,000 miles and beyond. If you've never changed your transmission fluid, you're living on borrowed time. Your fluid is likely black by now. It probably smells burnt. Put a few drops on a white paper towel, and it won't spread out like healthy fluid does. It'll just sit there in a dark blob, completely oxidized and useless. Inside the transmission, the damage is accelerating. Your seals and gaskets have been exposed to excessive heat for so long that they're hardening and cracking. And when seals crack, you lose hydraulic pressure and fluid starts leaking. Your clutch packs are overheating with the friction material flaking off and contaminating the already filthy fluid. Your planetary gears are grinding against each other without an adequate oil film. Metal on metal. You're chewing up precision machined components at every shift. One mechanic put it bluntly: if the transmission has never been serviced by 100 to 150,000 miles, it's too late. It's going to fail soon whether you flush it now or not. The lack of maintenance is the root of the problem, not the new fluid. And when that transmission does fail, the bill will make your stomach drop. A complete rebuild runs between $1,800 and $3,500. A full replacement costs anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 for most vehicles and $6,000 to $8,000 for luxury and performance cars. Some Ford transmission replacements land between $3,000 and $7,000 with parts and labor alone. The job takes 8 to 12 hours, and dealerships charge $150 to $200 per hour for that time. Compare that to the cost of a transmission fluid change, which runs $150 to $300. You could change your fluid 10 to 15 times for the price of one transmission replacement. There's a story worth sharing here that might give you some hope. One Toyota owner changed his transmission fluid 3 times over the life of his truck. At 100,000 miles, 200,000 miles, and 300,000 miles. At the time he posted about it, he was sitting at 346,000 miles, and his transmission was still shifting exactly the way it did the day he bought the truck back in 2001. That's what consistent maintenance looks like over the long haul. Here's a quick way to check your own fluid right now. It's called the paper towel test, and it takes about 30 seconds. Pull your dipstick, put a few drops of transmission fluid on a white paper towel, and wait. If the fluid is light brown or red and spreads out across the paper, you're in good shape. If it's dark and doesn't spread, it's completely oxidized, and you need a fluid and filter change immediately. Pay attention to the smell while you're at it. Fresh transmission fluid has a slightly sweet odor. Burnt transmission fluid smells exactly like what it is, burnt. If you catch that smell, your transmission is overheating and you need to act fast. There's one more color you need to know about. If your transmission fluid is pink or milky, stop driving immediately. That means coolant or water has mixed into your transmission, usually from a leak in the radiator, and it will destroy your transmission in short order if you keep going. Now, there's a controversial side to this topic worth addressing. Some mechanics will tell you that if your fluid is old and dark, you shouldn't change it at all. The theory is that degraded fluid develops a sticky quality that's actually helping worn clutch packs maintain friction, and that fresh fluid could cause them to start slipping. There's also concern that new fluid could loosen solidified sludge that then clogs critical passages. The counter-argument comes straight from an engineer at Tremec, one of the biggest transmission manufacturers in the world. His position was direct. The only way that's possible is if the filter is so packed full of trash that the fluid is bypassing it entirely. And you cannot hurt a transmission by giving it fresh fluid and a clean filter. The truth lands somewhere in the middle. A gentle drain and fill is probably safer than a full flush on a heavily neglected transmission. But doing nothing and hoping for the best isn't a strategy. It's just delayed failure. So here's what you should actually do based on where you are right now. If you have a newer vehicle, don't wait for the manufacturer's recommended interval. Change your transmission fluid every 50 to 60,000 miles. If you tow, haul heavy loads, drive in stop-and-go traffic, or live in a hot climate, drop that to every 30,000 miles. Some experts recommend every 20 to 30,000 miles with a filter change for maximum longevity. If you just bought a used vehicle and you don't know the fluid history, check the fluid immediately. If it looks questionable, do a drain and fill with a new filter and skip the full flush. And honestly, if the fluid looks black and smells burnt on a 100,000-mile used car, think carefully about whether you want to buy it at all. A transmission replacement can easily cost more than the car is worth. If you have a high-mileage vehicle that's never had the fluid changed, do a drain and fill, not a flush. You'll only be replacing about half the fluid, and that's okay, because it's still far better than nothing. A second drain and fill a few thousand miles later will gradually dilute more of the old fluid and get you closer to a clean system. And keep in mind, it's not just about mileage. Time matters too. Transmission fluid degrades even when you're not driving, because heat cycles, moisture absorption, and oxidation happen regardless of how many miles you log. Most experts put transmission fluid life at 3 to 6 years depending on conditions. So even if you've only put 30,000 miles on your car over 5 years, a fluid change is still worth thinking about. Modern transmissions are more sensitive than ever. Your 8-speed and 9-speed automatics operate at higher pressures and tighter tolerances than the old 4-speeds from the 90s. And even small amounts of contamination can affect shift quality and cause permanent damage. These aren't the bulletproof units your grandfather drove. They're precision-engineered components that demand proper care. One veteran mechanic with 30 years of experience summed it up cleanly. There is no such thing as a truly sealed for life or lifetime transmission fluid. Over time, all transmission fluids deteriorate, break down, and become contaminated. If your goal is long-term reliability and you plan to drive your vehicle well past 100,000 miles, Regular fluid changes are essential to minimize expensive repairs and extend the life of the transmission. So the next time someone tells you your transmission fluid never needs to be changed, you'll know better. The manufacturer of your transmission disagrees. The engineers who designed it disagree. 30 years of real-world experience disagrees. $150 to $300 every 50,000 miles, or $3,000 to $7,000 for a new transmission. The choice is yours. Like and subscribe for more.